Buenas tardes y bonitos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome to a community dedicated to providing um, spiritual tools and principles for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer and I am the spiritual director here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, under the weekly talk section. Today is Sunday, February 22nd, 2025. Happy Groundhog's Day. And we are continuing our annual theme, Rising Higher, Growing Deeper. And our topic for this month is radical interconnection. The topic for today is emptiness, the wonder of interbeing. The suggested books for reading this month are both by Thich Nhat Hanh. The first one is The Art of Living, and the second is Zen and the Art of Saving the Planet. So at this time, I'd like to once again truly welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and to our center here in Puerto Vallarta. Whether you are on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time. We teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind, and it honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. Here we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked to provide a concise definition of the teaching of the science of mind, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week we offer a service with an inspirational message. We normally meet on Zoom at 10 a.m. However, this morning was delayed. Not sure if you can see, but I have a little red spot here. Where is it? On my side of my nose, that I am treating with a very strong uh, medicated cream. And I believe some of that seeped down into my eye. You can't tell so much now, but the corner of my eye this morning was very red, swollen, and weepy. So today's live Zoom meeting has been delayed, and the in-person one postponed. So we will once again start up Sundays at noon at Cafe La Ventana. And for sure, we will be there on the third Sunday of this month. So watch for that. And then, of course, whether you're on the Zoom call with us or in person, join us and stay afterwards for some coffee and great conversation with like-minded people. And now, as we do each week, let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on our website under their own drop-down topics from the menu. So When we can free ourselves from the idea of separateness, we have compassion and understanding, and we have the energy we need to transform ourselves and the world around us. This month of February is also when we celebrate love on February 14th, and the month of celebrating Black history. Let's all remember that and honor the history. Archbishop Desmond Tutu said, "My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together." Black History Month is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing their central role in U.S. history. Since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month, except for this year, as sad as it is. But that doesn't mean that we, the people, don't celebrate it. We do. Other countries around the world, including Canada and the United Kingdom, also devote a month to celebrating Black history. Ernest Holmes said this: "We are all some part of the universal order. This union, however, does not mean sameness, for while unity requires conformity to principles, unity never means uniformity. Every blade of grass, every crystal, every drop of water, like every individual, is a little different from any other one of its species." So if the divine is omnipresent, then everything is connected. The term interbeing is a philosophical concept coined by Thich Nhat Hanh, hence the reading of the two books of his this month. And it is the philosophical concept coined by Thich Nhat Hanh that describes the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. For example, we are all interconnected with the laws of physics and the principles of ecology. When we recognize all life is interconnected, we can cultivate a profound sense of compassion and understanding. This shift in perception enables us to emphasize more deeply with others, understanding their feelings and experiences as interconnected with our own. This realization fuels a transformative energy that can be directed towards positive change in the world. With the recognition of unity, we are more likely to act with kindness and consideration, driven by the awareness that our actions affect not just ourselves, but the entire web of life. Ernest Holmes said this: "Humanity is made up of innumerable individuals, no two alike, and yet society is a composite whole, moving gradually towards some ultimate goal. What could this goal be other than that everyone, while remaining individual, shall find a more complete expression in and among all other individuals?" So this month, we will be exploring how the principles of interbeing and mindfulness can help us navigate this life more skillfully. Interbeing is the idea that all things in the universe are connected, with each entity existing only because of the existence of others. Our actions and existence are inextricably linked to everyone else in the cosmos. We are with one another and with life. In The Art of Living, Holmes wrote, "The whole planet is one giant, living, breathing cell with all its parts linked in symbiosis." Each of our bodies is shared and occupied by thousands of other organisms, and these microbes are necessary for us to live. We must move away from the idea or the myth of the self-made person and realize that without this intricate web of interrelations, we would not survive. As Thich Nhat Hanh writes, when we free ourselves from the idea of separateness, we have compassion, we have understanding, and we have the energy to help. So, sorry, the previous quote was also by Thich Nhat Hanh. The whole planet is one giant living, breathing cell with all its parts linked in symbiosis. Ernest Holmes wrote this quote: "It is certain you will have to love your fellow humans if you wish to be happy. Your union with God implies your union with everything. Do not be afraid of this. Do not shun the thought of it. Divine union means union with everything." And through mindfulness, we can embrace interbeing. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware in every moment without judgment or distraction. Through mindfulness, we learn to pay attention to our thoughts, our feelings, and the environment all around us in a way that is accepting and also observant. This heightened awareness allows us to connect with the present moment and experience life more deeply and completely. When we are mindful, we see how our lives are linked with others, how our actions impact others, and how others' conditions reflect on our own. This reciprocal awareness cultivates a sense of mutual care and concern. Mindfulness thus dissolves the barriers we often erect between ourselves and others, revealing that caring for others is inherently caring for ourselves. In practical terms, mindfulness practice might involve conscious breathing, walking meditation, or engaging fully with whoever we are with or whatever we are doing. Such practices ground us in the present moment, allowing compassion to arise naturally as we become more attuned to the life unfolding all around us and within. A little short story for today. British Olympic diver Tom Daley is just as well known for his knitting at the 2021 Olympic Games as he was for winning the gold medal. Between his events, he sat in the stands watching other contestants in their competitions peacefully knitting. He said, "Knitting is my way of finding calm, mindfulness, and relieving stress." He sells his creations online to raise money for charity. So find what calms you and do more of that. Ernest Holmes wrote this: We have within us a power that is greater than anything we shall ever contact in the outer, a power that can overcome every obstacle in our life and set us free and at peace in a new light and a new life. So interbeing and mindfulness provide powerful tools for transformation, fundamentally altering how we see ourselves and the world. Mindfulness and interbeing remind us that there is no out there, nor is there any other. We are all joined together. And notice how the current political climate in the USA is affecting the entire world. We are all connected. Thus, when one person suffers, the whole world suffers. As caring human beings, it is incumbent upon us to work together to make a difference in the world. In the words of Haile Selassie, throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered most. That has made it possible for evil to triumph. We must come together and love one another as one. Resmaa Menakem wrote this in A Grandmother's Hands: Radicalized Trauma and the Pathway to Mending Our Hearts and Bodies. She said, love and trust are not concepts or tactics. They are ways of being with someone, ways of being in the world, and ways of being in your body. We experience love and trust in our bodies. For me to love and trust you, my body needs to sense that you deserve that love and trust. Yours will need to sense the same thing about me. This is visceral, not cognitive. And that's quite interesting because when I take my dog for his daily walks, it's interesting to see how he responds to other people on the streets. The majority of the people he greets and wants to go and meet them. However, when he starts getting agitated and barking at someone, then I take a second to observe and notice how much distance I need to keep, respecting and honoring the senses of my dog. For animals seem to have a deeper connection with that energy that people give off. Just my personal thoughts. So in conclusion, as we seek deeper connection and purpose, let us embrace the transformative practices of mindfulness and interbeing. This week, we can integrate mindfulness into our daily routines. So start your day with 5 minutes of focused breathing. Simply breathe in and say, breathing in, I know I am alive. Breathing out, I know I am alive. If your focus wanders, just simply bring it back to the breath, in and out, with aliveness. So take time to just be without distraction. No phone, no internet, no music, no TV, no TikTok, no YouTube. Just be and notice the world around you. Peace. Interbeing teaches us that our lives are intertwined with others around the world and around us. Recognize this interconnectedness in your interactions at the grocery store, on a Zoom meeting, or sitting at a stoplight, and contemplate all the ways you are interacting with those around you. And I'll leave you with this final quote. It's from Eckhart Tolle. He said, "Inside every atom, there is mostly empty space. What is left is more like a vibration of frequency than particles of solid matter, more like a musical note." Buddhists have known that for over 2,500 years. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form, states the Heart Sutra, one of the best known ancient Buddhist texts. The essence of all things is emptiness. And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I embrace my connection with all life. And so now it is our time for updates at our center. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we offer courses in person as well as via Zoom. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. There is a drop-down menu for upcoming classes. And if you are interested in a specific course or a workshop or a book study, please let me know so we can arrange for that as well. And if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment to assist you with whatever you are experiencing or would like to experience more of, then please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as membership does renew annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact me so that you can be sent the current forms. And a reminder that our annual general meeting will be coming up in April or May. I don't quite remember, but stay tuned for more info. So if you would like to be on our board of trustees or even just join our meeting, then please let me know so you can be sent the link for that. And I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And now it's time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering you this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give. Every amount is appreciated, no matter the amount. Donations can be made using PayPal or Tithely through our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the links for the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as at the top of the page where you find the replay of the weekly talks. Alternatively, you can still send in a paper check by mailing them to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And please join me in our offertory affirmation, if you so choose. I've just lost our, there we go. I'm not sure if that's on your screen, but please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. And now, thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. The season for nonviolence is a global grassroots campaign dedicated to raising awareness about the transformative power of nonviolence. The season was established by Arun Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi's grandson, as a yearly event celebrating the philosophies and lives of Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. The season marks the 64 calendar days between the memorial anniversaries of the assassination of Gandhi on January 30th and that of King on April 4th. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Nonviolence is not a garment to be put on and off at will. Its seat is in the heart, and it must be an inseparable part of our being." And Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Nonviolence is absolute commitment to the way of love. Love is not emotional bash. It is not empty sentimentalism. It is the active outpouring of one's whole being into the being of another." May peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.